and happy Monday. So today, this was a huge insight for me just because, it really dug deeper. So I've been talking about be the love you seek for a very long time. But today I've been reading a Young Levanzon's book in the meantime. She had this quote and I was just like, "Ooh, drop the mic. I'm about to walk out of here." I mean, it was heavy. I had to drop the mic. So anyways, here's a quote so you can hear it. I don't even know if I can necessarily put a title on today cuz it's just loaded to me what she said. But anyways, here's what she said. So, most of us are trying to figure out what to do to make our relationships better, to make them work, because we have skipped over loving me and to love you. Self love means taking the time to smile at, listen to, and tenderly embrace yourself. Without time spent this way, the thing we search and hope for in relationships will continue to elude us. Oh, heavy. Just freaking heavy. So this is the first thing that she said, which I was like, man, guilty. So it said, trying to figure out to make a relationship better. And they said the reason that we're doing this is because we've skipped over loving me and to love you. So essentially, a couple of things came up for me when I read that. Because when she was talking about skipping over loving me to love you, I think, it really spoke to the idea of that we have to love ourselves as, we can only love another person as deeply as we love ourselves. Like this one is the most important. We gotta love ourselves first. We gotta take care of our internal work first. And so then, when she talked about, loving yourself first, because that's cause a lot of times we just skip over that phase, and then I think also it kind of speaks to looking outside of ourselves to fulfill something within, right? Because we're saying we're looking at another person to love us when really we have to love ourselves first, because really another person can never love you as deeply as you love yourself. I don't know, but you have to almost give the love that you want to you, right? So and I'm learning that too, that there's really nothing outside of us that can truly bring us the enjoyment and the fulfillment that we want. I think when we look outside of ourselves sometime, or at least for me, is that it's never fulfilled. You can get the job you want, you can get the girl you want, you can get the guy you want, you can get the house you want, you can get all these things, and it's still like a hole sitting inside of you. I felt that for a very long time. It didn't matter. I was getting everything that I wanted, and I still inside was just an utter mess and unhappy. So I think it really talks about you gotta love yourself first. Like, there's nothing in this world that is going to give that to you. Like, when you lay down at night, it's just you. When you look in the mirror in the morning, it's just you. There's nobody else there with you. There's nothing else there. It's just you. So I think that, learning to be okay with who you are and loving you 100%, embracing yourself, as she says right here in the text, that those things are important. I think that's what really matters, because nothing else can fulfill us. Like, nothing outside of us can do that. And so then she said, without time spent this way, the thing we search and hope for in relationships will continue to elude us. So it really let me know. It was almost like confirmation from the universe that it's like, dude, you're on the right path. Just keep going. Just keep going, one day, one step at a time. And so the other part of that really kind of was like, oh, light bulb, was that, if you don't take that time, that space to really embrace who you are, instead it continue to elude us, we may never get the message that we need, or we may not learn the lesson that we need to get, because really in relationships or anything that we experience, they're not losses. They're opportunities to learn, and so when we take that time, that space to really fall in love with who we are and to grow and be in the business of ourselves and really ask ourselves those questions and, dig within and love ourselves enough to do the work and learn to love ourselves, then I think that we can start getting some answers around why we do what we do, but then in a loving way start making different decisions, right? You know, and even if we make mistakes, because we're gonna make mistakes, we're human, we can still compassionately love ourselves and say, okay, I made the mistake, but really dig and look within ourselves and say, well, why did I do that? But still continue to grow and progress. So that was huge for me. I mean, this quote really kind of give me some guidance around basically some of the things and the decision I made, but it also provided confirmation and really just really stressed the importance of loving ourselves first. I can never say that enough, and I'm learning this every single day, to depend on myself, to learn to love myself exactly how I am. And I would even say to you, you are fine, you are 100% okay just the way you are, right? You are lovable, you are accepted just the way you are. And it's almost as if we have to learn that and believe that for ourselves before we can even start talking about loving another person. So I would challenge you to choose to love me before you decide to choose to love another. So those are my big tidbits, words of wisdom. But it's the Dorky Jock signing off, baby. Please subscribe. Please share. But it's the Dorky Jock signing off. I'm out of here, baby.